what tells you that you need new piston rings? What to tell you that you need new piston rings? Then I'm going to give you the basis, the step-by-step basis, so that you be aware that you need piston rings. Alright. This is AK Garage, AK dot Garage. Yes, today's video is all about engine piston rings. Yes, or piston rings worn out. Yes, symptoms of piston rings worn out. So if your piston ring worn out, or so when what tells you that you need new piston rings, what to tell you that you need new piston rings, then I'm going to give you the basis, the step-by-step basis, so that you be aware that you need piston rings, or your piston rings has worn out that is supposed to change. If not, it will give you a big problem for your car, and it lead you to change the whole engine. So be aware of it fast before. If you want to sell your car, this video will guide you to sell your car. So I'm going to give you the step-by-step video or point to creating awareness about your car engine. So this is one is blue or gray exhaust. Yes, blue or gray exhaust smoke. Blue or gray exhaust smoke. If you see blue or gray exhaust smoke come out from your tailpipe always regularly, it indicates, it's telling you that the engine is burning a lot of oil. Because of the rings has worn out, the oil is getting access to the top of the combustion chamber, where the mixture of air and fuel are being created or supposed to be burned. So that oil is getting access to climb up to that chamber. So if it get there and it burns, it gives you that particular smoke of the car. So if you see gray or blue exhaust smoke, that means you need to change your piston ring, or your piston ring has worn out. So this is one or first symptoms of piston rings worn out. And then the two is increase oil consumption. Yes, increase oil consumption. So when you notice that you always top up your engine oil, always top up, you think there's a leakage somewhere, that always, so a counter will come to the mechanics like me and complain that he's experienced shortage of oil always. Meanwhile, there's no leakage. Or a corner get to any mechanics around. Yes, to complain about this part of particular problem, and there's no leakage. And I'm telling you the fact that because of the piston rings has worn out or have damaged, that's why the oil is getting burned always. So you definitely short oil. If your oil climb up and then burns out to bring out a lot of smokes, you definitely going to short oil. Yes, so this is the second symptoms of worn out piston ring. And then the third one is reduced engine power or loss of engine power. So sometimes you start your car and allow your car to run sometimes or some seconds, then you see some of the cars they wrote lose power or engine power lose. So if you see that and then the check light engine is on, it's telling you that your piston ring has got damage. Check. After running the diagnosis, yes, you run out the diagnosis, check out the code, and give you the code, you trace the code, and you know that your piston ring mechanically has damage because the mechanically maybe the machine will not give you the pinpoint of the problem. But I'm telling you the problem is the worn out piston ring or one piston rings and the symptoms that they can give you. That is it. And then you have the low compression resource. When the mechanics start to check the compression resource, when experience they always randomly lose engine power is popping out. The mechanic will put on the diagnosis machine or machine to check to test the compression. If the compression is okay or not, they will check it and then and see the cylinder compression. So you check the cylinder and then see if the compression is reading low. That means your piston rings has got damage. You're supposed to change them. This is called overhaul. That's overhauling, right? So you change the piston, good ones, you place them, then you move on. You enjoy the car. If you want to sell, then you sell it. But you can't sell your car if your car is bringing out a lot of blue or gray smoke. You can't sell it. A buyer will not be interested about a car to buy, right? So you're supposed to check that. So I'm giving you that sentence if you were experienced that particularly. So it's telling you what to do to your car, or it's telling you your your car need piston ring replacement. So you need to replace. And then the fifth one is oil filled spark plug. If your oil coming out coming out to the combustion chamber and got burned, remember that there will be a lot of carbon in the combustion chamber, and that carbon will affect the spark plug, right? It will affect the spark plug, and then it will create a coated area to the spark plug. That spark plug cannot be function well. That it will lead you to engine misfire. So sometimes you send your car as a corner or mechanic, a corner will come to you complaining misfiring, and then the spark plug, you check the spark plug is new but still misfiring. You place and then it stop, the misfire stop. You thought you solved the problem. Within a week, getting to 1 month, then the corner will come again and complain about the same problem that the misfiring has come again. Then randomly is repeating. So you remove the spark plug and check the tip, the mark of the spark plug, and see if it's a lot of black or carbon. That means you need to suspect the piston rings, right? You need to suspect the piston rings. You need to change the piston ring. Otherwise, you change and change and change the spark plug, but the problem will still repeat itself and make a lot of diagnosis. The problem repeats itself because the root has not cut it off. The root is there, so it will provide a lot of a lot of water to the stem to grow a new leaf. So this is how you're supposed to tackle the problem of facing the piston rings or symptoms of piston ring or the smokes coming out. So this is another one. The sixth one is engine misfire ring. This I'm talking about here in another video, engine misfiring. So if your piston ring is damaged or worn out, it will give you engine misfiring because of the oil coming out, and then the leakage of the mixture. The mixture is supposed to be firm around with that leakage so that the engine can run smoothly, but it will create a hole or a channel to get its way out from the combustion chamber to the crankcase or to mix out with the oil. So this is it. So if it happens like that, you experience your engine misfiring. And if the oil got burned in a combustion chamber and then the mixture of air fuel start to leak into the crankcase, is going to create or give you or make your oil to contaminate, right? You make your oil contaminate, right? Your oil will become dirty. Yes, that's the word. Your oil will become dirty. That is the seventh one. Your oil will become dirty. Will contaminate the oil for you. So this is it. So if your piston ring worn out, one, it's contaminate your oil, and the oil will get dirty fast or faster. Your oil will get dirty faster. So you sometimes change your oil, you do servicing or you change your oil, do oil change, give you new things, new oil, new filter, but within 1 week, 2 weeks, then you check your oil back with dipstick, you see that your oil become dirty, black, yes, because of your rings has worn out. So it's telling you that replace it, or the piston rings is telling you that I'm tired, replace me. So this is how to go about symptoms, or if oil, if your if you need oil or you experience misfiring or you don't know how it is. Sometimes you see that you lose more acceleration if your oil is down. It affects you. If you want to accelerate, if your piston rings damage, spoil, and if you want to accelerate, I'm telling you that you can't get the actual power that is coming out with poor acceleration of lose engine power. Yes, of reduced engine power or lose of engine power. So loss of engine power will connect to low acceleration. So more you accelerate, then you try to overtake a car in front of you, that the more your car is relaxing, looking at you, right? So this is how your engine, if the symptoms coming out, loss of power, it affects your engine acceleration, your engine speed. If you accelerate more speed, then the car to relax, looking at your face. I'm not going. That means it's telling you that you need to change the piston ring, or your piston ring has got worn out, or you need replacement of your piston ring.